Hi, I'm Eli Graham with OHS TV Studio for our local legend spotlight with Mark Leach. How you doing today?
Great.
All right,
Glad to be here.
that's good. All right, so you started your time as this district as a teacher. What were your favorite things about teaching?
The students, working with students. I started in elementary PE at the old elementary school in town, and it was just a great experience.
So, did you like work your way up to like middle school, high school when you like PE education?
I started out, like I said, at the elementary, and I did that for 5 years, and then I moved to the middle school. And at that time, I was called an administrative assistant and taught a half a day of PE. And then I went to high school after that as assistant principal, and then became principal for 14 years, and then assistant superintendent, and then superintendent.
So, what inspired you to go from for admin position?
Uh, just mainly I could take care of my family, support my family better.
Do you have any like memories from when you were admin position or a principal?
Oh yeah, there's many uh, things that I remember. Mainly, it's the people that I worked with. I always had great staff. A lot of experience whenever I took over. I was probably in the bottom third age when I took over, so I had a very experienced staff, and I probably learned more from them than they did from me ever.
Mm. So, what's your favorite role in like the school district from between all of them?
Um, I enjoyed every position that I had. Probably was happiest the 5 years I was athletic director, and it wasn't quite as stressful as some of the other positions were. Uh, but I've enjoyed all of them, but I can't say that uh, I really preferred one over the other. They were all, just a different experience each time. And as you go through education, if you get tired of one thing and you move to something else, you never get tired of what you're doing.
So, what do you think makes like the community great, like Owensville?
Uh, as far as, well, we came here, my wife and I did, in 1979, and we came with the idea that, oh, we'll get some experience and then we'd move on. And 43 years later, we're here, and there's a lot of factors that went into that. It's a great place to raise our family. The school system has always been great. It's always had a lot of community support, great parents, and great kids. I'm not a big Facebook person, but I do enjoy keeping up with former students and their successes as they raise their family and their careers, and that makes you proud to see those kids what they're doing today.
Hmm. So, you can send me your resume. It said that you were what was it? You coached high school varsity basketball.
I was the assistant
Oh,
at the varsity level. I did that, I think, for about 6 or 7 years.
how was that?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I got into education because of the coaching and the teaching physical education. That's where I got here in the first place. And actually, my high school coach was a principal here at the time that I got hired, George Arnold, who recently passed away a couple weeks ago and at 86 years of age. But and he had a big influence on my life early on and got me started in the teaching career and kind of owe that to him.
All right. So, you helped establish the A+ program, right?
I was the principal at the time that it came in. I can't take full credit for that because I was a building principal and you're in charge of everything. But Kristen Ewald is the real mind behind the A+. She did most of the groundwork, and I assisted with that. But Kristen Ewald took the lead, and she's one that kind of is behind the scenes a lot, but she did a lot for the district.
Hmm. So, what was like the significance about like A+ program?
Well, the thing that it allows kids to go on and continue their education and get 2 years of textbooks and tuition free, and they have to do some things that actually help the district by tutoring some of the other kids, and their attendance has to be good and things like that. So it was a win-win, and it help kids go on and continue their education after high school, which they may or may not have been able to afford on their own.
So, speaking on like education after high school, what did you like? When did you decide to choose where to like go for like a, I guess physical education?
Um, well, I entered when I first entered college. I thought that's what I was going to do. Um, I also thought about recreation, and but I went the phys ed route because I did want to coach. And, I was an athlete in school and played football and basketball, and that was a big part of my life. And I had fun, and I wanted to give that same opportunity to other people.
So, you said you mentioned you played sports. You guys you guys like go anywhere with that? You guys like a conference champ or something with that?
Yes, we were particularly in basketball. We were 19-2 my senior year, but we got upset first round in the district, and could have been if we were ranked number one in the Kansas City area at that time. Could have been we would end up playing the 1974 Owensville team in the state championship, possibly, but that didn't happen.
That would have been pretty cool though. But well, I guess that's what I have for you today. So,
Pardon?
that's all I have for you today.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate you being here. And if I could say one more thing, I just really like to emphasize all the great people that I worked with. A lot of great secretaries and cooks and custodians and teachers. And, you know, I had John Hayner as my assistant when I was here for years. And Kurt Keller followed him. But John was a big influence, too. And if he's not going to be interviewed for Legend, he should be.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.